It takes a tenth of a second to form a first impression of another person. Maybe we notice their body language, how they're dressed, or a small or subtle gesture of kindness that causes us to take note. These are indelible moments in the formation of any relationship. This is particularly important given the competition for our attention today. The same is true in digital products and experiences. The first impression tells you whether this is a product worth your scarce time and attention. Users love it or they hate it. These impressions welcome users in or they drive them away. That's where onboarding comes in. Onboarding is the process where new users become proficient and start finding value in your digital product or experience. The steps required to onboard users and measure their success look different for every company. But the goal of any onboarding program should be to help users become comfortable enough in the product that they start using it for its intended purpose and make it part of their everyday lives. While this initial onboarding ramp-up period is connected to the overall product experience, it represents a much shorter, more impactful moment in a user's journey. It's the one and only first impression a product gets to make on its users, and anything short of a delightful experience can have long-term effects on customers' happiness and product proficiency. Historically, onboarding new users has been a time and resource-consuming task. It has typically involved many teams, from product to enablement to marketing. And it wasn't uncommon for it to be delivered through traditional channels like email, PDF, or webinar-style training sessions. But these efforts, which rely heavily on human intervention and external channels, don't scale well, particularly when they fall on the shoulders of CSMs who are already busy managing a significant number of customer relationships and juggling multiple responsibilities. And the reality is that a lengthy welcome email or training session scheduled a week after login isn't enough to drive successful learning and long-term adoption. The solution? Product-led onboarding. Product-led onboarding, also known as in-app onboarding, is the process of helping new users become proficient in your product by leveraging the product itself as an introductory enablement channel. This way, companies can accelerate time to value for their users by providing contextual information as they use and navigate the product. This also reduces the lag time often required when scheduling human-led onboarding with CS teams. Product-led onboarding has a number of benefits for customers and users. It gives a user personalized experience through targeted tracks or flows, so they only get the information that's most relevant to them. It's immersive, so users stay focused on their learning and don't get distracted by the context switching that's often required when receiving training through a variety of channels. It lets users self-serve their onboarding experience, while also giving them the option to engage with a human if and when they want. Lastly, it can be delivered in formats that cater to a variety of learning styles. It's important to note that product-led onboarding does not mean humanless onboarding. In fact, many organizations leverage both human and product-led strategies to form their own hybrid approach. Product-led organizations and CS teams see the product as a vehicle to drive the most effective onboarding experience possible, allowing them to deliver immediate and contextual value to their customers.